Welcome to this short video on real estate auctions, an enhanced marketing solution that gets results, especially in today's market. If you're a property owner and you find yourself frustrated with the conventional way of selling real estate, you're not alone. You're a motivated seller, and yet you're not getting the exposure you want, and you're not getting the right kind of traffic you feel you should. You may even have received acceptable offers, but they always seem to fall apart before closing. Real estate auctions are your solution. Real estate auctions have primarily been used by banks and financial institutions to sell property quickly at a fair price and without contingencies that normally jeopardize closings. With the use of modern technology and the expertise of U.S. auctions, you can now take advantage of the same auction process and receive the same benefits, which would include increased exposure and activity, quicker results, the elimination of contingencies, and of course, faster closings. All done in a third of the time and without affecting the commissions that you would normally pay. Auctions really work in any economy, and yet especially are effective in a down market where the economy is suffering like it is today. In today's market, we are selling properties in our auctions at an average of 11% higher than market price in a third of the time. And finally, how the auction process works start to finish. So let's go ahead and get started. The two types of real estate auctions are court-ordered and self-directed. Court-ordered is when an auction has been ordered by the court and is used by lenders when foreclosing on a property. Self-directed, on the other hand, is when a property owner chooses to use the auction method of selling. U.S. Auctions is a self-directed auction company. The auction process is handled the same manner as a normal real estate transaction with a few exceptions and unique differences. One, of course, is the way in which we arrive at the price. Two, the fact that we have no contingencies, excluding the appraisal. Three, the way we handle the normal due diligence requests of a buyer, they're done up front. And four, buyers are required to put up a non-refundable deposit. Now, of course, the buyers do have 30 to 45 days to close as well. This brings buyers to a decision more quickly, and their decision is supported by other buyers. Now that you know why auctions work, let's talk for a minute about how U.S. Auctions markets your property to attract buyers. There are 5 main areas involved in the auction marketing process. These are designed to properly promote and expose your property to maximize your results. Here are the 5. 1. Auction signage and open houses. 2. Auction direct mail and e-blasts. Number 3. Auction internet postings, both local and national. Number 4, complete property information packages posted on our websites and a simple, user-friendly system to deliver it all to the buyers. We also welcome and encourage the participation of all real estate agents. This gives you the advantage of several agents and companies working to bring their buyers to your property as well. Auctions by nature are designed to do 3 things: interrupt, engage, and educate. U.S. Auctions does all 3. Now this brings us to number 3. How do we work with property owners and agents when your property is already listed? Well, the maximum commission that you as a seller will pay is 6%. The listing agent will receive their normal 3% listing commission, and then U.S. Auctions will become the buyer's agent and receive the other 3%. Now there are occasions when there is a third party or sub-agent involved, and in those cases the 6% is simply negotiated between the agents. It should also be noted here that with the increased traffic on your property, your listing agent increases their opportunity to work with a larger number of buyers, ultimately increasing their ability to do more business. They then, of course, welcome the auction method of selling. In addition to the commissions, U.S. Auction partners with you in marketing your property. U.S. Auction provides upfront the marketing costs to cover all of the following enhanced marketing activities: a specially designed webpage for your property, a targeted e-blast to agents and specific groups of potential buyers, and a direct mail campaign to neighboring property owners, including a full-color auction postcards. In addition to these 3, there are 25 other marketing strategies that we also use to generate buyers for your property. Now, once they view your property, to enhance buyers' confidence, we also provide the following: a third-party appraisal, an outside third-party inspection report, and a 1-year home warranty for the buyer. Now, these benefits are provided and paid for as well upfront by U.S. Auctions with only a small deposit from the seller. And because of the time and the investment we make on each auction property, properties must qualify. We do look at each individual situation, however, and we may provide some other options for you. Now this brings us to number 4. How do buyers find your property and place their bids? The process is actually quite simple. They find your property on one of our real estate websites, which links them back to our auction website. They can then view all the information about the property and bid on it online. All this is done from the comfort and privacy of their own home. What this means to you is the average property in our auctions will receive between 500 and 2,500 actual page views prior to each auction. How great is that? And finally, let's discuss how the auction transaction closes. To facilitate all buyers anywhere, we close the auction in 3 ways. 1 over the phone on a conference call, 2 online, and 3 on site at the actual property. The winning bidder puts up an earnest money deposit and then completes a normal real estate purchase contract. Once completed, the offer is then presented to you, the seller. And once you accept the offer, we coordinate all the details for closing the transaction. This entire process, beginning to end, including the closing, can be done in 60 to 90 days. We will tour your property to qualify it for the auction and complete the listing documents at your leisure. All you need to do is contact one of our agents to get started. You can join us every day at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for a 20-minute roundtable discussion on real estate auctions. These calls are designed specifically for property owners to answer questions about real estate auctions. You're going to love working with us, U.S. Auctions. Thank you.